Up next, the Heat taking on the Spurs. For the Heat, consistency is their goal. They want to win each half, each quarter, each possession. Spurs, Heat, coming right up on 2K Sports. What better for a Tuesday evening than a little NBA action on 2K Sports? Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Ali LaForce will be with us courtside. So a look at our starters for the Heat. We've got Norman Powell. Bam Adebayo is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Davion Mitchell. And for the Spurs, Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie at the power forward. Two elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
And so off the tip, it'll be the Heat. Outside Adebayo. Miami moving it around. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Mitchell. Launches a three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. On offense, here is San Antonio. Now Castle. And there's the lob. Tipped. Powell outside. On the take. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't let Bam get primetime positioning inside.
Here's Vassell. Stand while they're cobbling together in offense. The Heat will always compete defensively.
Well, B.A., only 2 seasons in the last 3 decades have the Heat been below average in defensive ratings. Making that commitment's a key pillar of the Heat culture.
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Miami Heat. Back come the Spurs in transition. Wembanyama with a bucket.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Ali LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. Coach reminded his guys that Giannis is one of the most dangerous players out there. He told his forwards that anytime he takes 2 steps, they'll need to impose their will to limit momentum. He said, quote, "If we're intimidated, we've already lost. Step up and deny his path." Back to you.
All right, Ali, thanks once again. San Antonio with the ball. The Heat making their last shot. Wembanyama down low. Antetokounmpo's there. Got it.
Well, overcoming contact inside is something Wembanyama is pretty accustomed to.
Fox against Mitchell. Powell outside. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Wembanyama. To the paint. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
And Miami has possession. They trail by 1. And it's Stephon Castle with a foul. That's his first foul of the game. Barnes, he's checked in for Vassell. And Miami with a change here too. Wiggins is checked in. Powell outside. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Assisted by Norman Powell.
Castle with it. Right wing. Sinks that one from the post.
Staying strong inside. Castle got touched up there, but it didn't throw him off.
Antetokounmpo surveys. And he packs it down right in the face of Victor Wembanyama.
beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Stan, when you talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, would you say he's one of the most unguardable players ever?
Well, BA's certainly got to be in the conversation. Besides maybe Wemby, we haven't seen anyone like Giannis when it comes to length and those long strides especially. Plus, he has that strength, too.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
And down it goes. 2 points. Wembanyama's got 8 points. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Count it.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
Barnes against Antetokounmpo. Wembanyama down low. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 10.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
The try by Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. Fox the pass to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
And it's Powell with the ball for Miami. They trail by 1. And it's Stephon Castle with a foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. A different look for San Antonio. Cornette comes in for Victor Wembanyama. And Keldon Johnson subbed in for Champagnie. Here's Powell. San Antonio with a rebound.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Fox for 3. Adebayo grabs the board. The Heat have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Larson, no good.
Oh, nice job protecting the rim. Turning an easy bucket into a miss.
Johnson finds Fox. And he gets the bucket. Fox has got his second bucket of the night.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
Adebayo, soft touch off the glass.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Outside Barnes. There's the 3. Doesn't go for him. And so it's Victor Wembanyama. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Spurs.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. The Spurs are ecstatic to welcome back their superstar big man, Victor Wembanyama. He actually spent 10 days this summer training with monks in China, and he continues to embrace unorthodox training methods. Guys, perhaps appropriate given his unusual stature.
He's got that curiosity. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. Johnson and Barnes, your small and power forwards. Stephon Castle is out there with Harper. And it's Cornette in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Here's Castle, following the bucket by the Heat. Cornette in the post, defended by Portis. Johnson for 3. Can't get it to go, missed his first one. The Heat with the lead. Down low, back to Powell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Powell's got 7.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Pass to Cornette. Outside Johnson. The three ball. Knocks down the triple. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Yeah, that's a good shot by Johnson. He's always a threat from out there.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. And Miami with a change here too. Mitchell's checked in for Young. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Mitchell. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Kicks it out to Barnes. Fires the three, and San Antonio hits again from deep.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Back to you.
They'll get there. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Castle outside. Pass to Harper. Now here's Cornette. Shot clock at 6. From down in the low post, it goes. Now it's a 5-point Spurs lead. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Davion Mitchell taking 2 shots.
That free throw is good for Mitchell. And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Miami making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in, and that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Spurs lead by 3. Outside Barnes. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
San Antonio shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And the son of NBA champion Ron Harper, Dylan is an intriguing player. He went 2nd overall in the draft, a versatile combo guard who plays with a lot of confidence.
He's perfect from the line this time. Heat trail by 5. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
Yeah, what a sweet move from Giannis. Just breaking down the defense there.
Vassell outside. Pass to Barnes. On the wing, Vassell. Hounded by Wiggins. Chalk up 2 there. Castle's got his 2nd basket of the game.
You know the coaches hated that shot, but guess what? Some of them go in.
Giannis striding in. Powell for 3. Rebound by San Antonio.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Harper misses. Heat trail by 5. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. Oh, Adebayo throwing it down.
Wow. Look at Adebayo there. Showing off a little bit, I think.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Spurs with some changes. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Olynyk comes in for Barnes. And Fox is subbed in for Castle. Fontecchio's checked in for Miami. Larson comes in for Powell. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. 3-point lead. Pass to Harper. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Just showcasing his athleticism on that jam. Harper loves rising up and dropping the hammer.
The Heat have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. It's Adebayo, high post. Wembanyama on it. Outside for Mitchell. Miami moving it around. Clock at 6. Antetokounmpo finds Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, that's textbook pick-and-roll basketball. Adebayo just taking what the defense gives him.
Vassell outside. Wembanyama down low. Working on Adebayo. Olynyk passes to Harper. Fox outside. Ooh, nice work inside by Fox.
Can't lose sight of Fox or allow him to feel comfortable looking to score this close.
Pass to Mitchell. And he's going for the oop here. Wembanyama against Adebayo. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. Stand the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down three-point looks because he's standing in front of them.
No good on the second free throw.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket. I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Miami shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, 2 shots.
That one's off.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
And he sinks the second. And San Antonio has possession. It's a 5-point game. Vassell outside. Antetokounmpo against Wembanyama. Olynyk for 3. No good. For Miami, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Mitchell's shot is good.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
From deep, Wembanyama. Ooh, Wembanyama with the silky stroke from 3.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific in the booth right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And so the San Antonio Spurs with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be back in a moment. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Setting the floor for Miami. They've got Davion Mitchell. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Bam. Oh, Wembanyama crashing down.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession and he'll slam it home.
Here's Mitchell. Powell outside. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Mitchell. Let's go with a three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. San Antonio leading by 8. Pass to Champagny. Three-pointer, Fox. Rebound by the Heat. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now. When you watch the Aaron... Oh, Adebayo finishes off the lob.
Oh, my gosh. Just throw it up to the square and Bam will do the rest.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball." Back to you.
He's taken over. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Out to Powell. Back to Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Vassell. And the layup is good off the glass. And now it's a 10-point San Antonio lead.
Vassell getting in there and grinding.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big-time play.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Outside Wembanyama, fires from deep. Adebayo grabs the board. Heat trail by 6. He's guarded by Vassell, off target at the rim. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. Shoots from 14. No good, a bit long that time.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Antetokounmpo. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Out left to the wing. Wembanyama down low. Antetokounmpo covering. Fox outside. Lets the 3 fly. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Fox has got 9 points.
I like it. Setting up Fox that time, getting him something in rhythm.
Uses the glass on the layup.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. The Spurs making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. Wiggins, he's checked in for Miami.
Let's hear it for all the dancers. Substitution on the court.
Spurs lead by 5. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And stolen by Adebayo. Wiggins right side. Antetokounmpo for 3. And his first miss of the day. Now 6 for 7. For San Antonio, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Back to Castle. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Castle. So it's Miami now, trailing by 5. Powell outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. 1:43 left in the third quarter. Good on the shot.
Well, over the course of the night, he's been taking shots he's comfortable with, and it's working.
Champagny, the pass to Wembanyama. The big man, Wemby for 2.
Well, this is why Wembanyama is such a nightmare. The size, the speed, the touch, he has it all working.
Powell outside. Pass to Wiggins. 6 to shoot. Antetokounmpo, left side. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
So many times, Giannis forces his man into a foul. As a defender, you can't give him anything easy. That leads to a lot of contact.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Spurs lead by 4. Here's Champagny, outside Wembanyama. Barnes finds Wembanyama. Double on Wembanyama. Wow, that wiry strength of Wembanyama.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
30 seconds left in the third. To the paint. And then Portis with the dunk.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
19 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
They're hammering him on the open floor right now.
They got to keep looking for fast break scores to even this game up.
The 3 from Barnes. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. At the forward slots, it's Vassell and Barnes. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Harper. And it's Cornette in at the center position. That's the San Antonio 5. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
Now here's Adebayo, guarded closely. The rebound by the Spurs. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. To the wing, right side. Here's Harper. Fox for three. Boom! Fox with a triple.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Adebayo, that's good.
Yeah, Adebayo is a challenging guy to guard, especially when he gets the ball in the paint.
Pass to Cornette. Adebayo grabs the board. Heat trail by 4. Here's Wiggins for 3. Barnes with the rebound. Now here's Fox. And here's Vassell. Down low. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. For San Antonio, Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Champagnie comes in for Barnes. And Castle subbed in for Harper. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie. Vassell comes with a double. Here's Mitchell. Offensive board for 3. Powell tries yet again. Oh, he's a menace in the paint. Antetokounmpo.
And man, does Giannis work hard on the glass. Being rewarded for his efforts right there.
And out of bounds, the Heat will take it.
Miami ball.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Heat. 4-point game. Antetokounmpo against Wembanyama. Oh, Antetokounmpo! Aggressive move.
When Giannis starts to drive, the defense knows it's in trouble. He powers right through them.
Now Vassell. Here's Fox. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vassell.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
The Heat have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. To tie it up.
Almost converts despite the contact.
At the line for the Heat, Norman Powell taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And it's tied up with that one. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They've led by as much as 10. Now Wembanyama. Here's Fox. Wembanyama hammers it down.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Miami has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Now Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Now Antetokounmpo. Nifty move to take the lead. Wembanyama rips down the board. The Spurs have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Beyond the arc. That misses. And for the Heat, they're shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Antetokounmpo. Oh, look out! Giannis, unbelievable!
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
Timeout called. Mitch Johnson. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Outside Vassell. Wembanyama down low. Antetokounmpo's there. Oh, no good on the layup.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it.
What a costly turnover. Those are the ones that keep you up at night.
San Antonio has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Outside Vassell. Here's Fox. Now Wembanyama.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Here's Antetokounmpo. Mitchell outside. Now Powell. Antetokounmpo inside. Covered by Wembanyama. Crucial possession right here.
The crowd is on edge.
Shoots a 3. Rebounded by Powell.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Now Adebayo to take the lead. Oh, the long ball, no good. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for San Antonio, De'Aaron Fox. 2 shots.
And And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
Up a three. No good from three. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. The line for San Antonio. Taking 2 shots.
Misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he's able to hit the second one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Powell fires. So it's a narrow victory for the Spurs, pulling out the W. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that about wraps it up.